Just got back from starting my broadcast.
Yeah. Maybe we
What
can
did
get
you
some
say,
people
Deadly?
on there like that.
Yes.
I just sent you a thing, or well, all my friends, but that should have listed you as you are one of my friends.
But are you friends? That is the question.
I think so. Unless Deadly secretly hates me.
He does. He secretly hates Kidarek.
I know,
The
I'm
secret
being
has been
facetious.
exposed.
Back at this. Yeah, I don't know how to be actually funny, so I have to be sarcastic or facetious.
Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Did you get an invite, Deadly? Did you get an... Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you might be appearing offline. Maybe that's what's going on. But yeah, just join on us.
Why am I in the same session?
It happens.
Fine, fuck it. I'll close the game and retry it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being silly. Oh,
It says
just
Osiris
Osiris.
only,
Silly.
by the way.
I like the Osiris. It gives me a reason to actually use it. Oh yeah, I would never buy anything Supreme.
Alright. Glitching a session. Be back.
I just don't get designer clothes. It doesn't make sense to me personally.
Everybody hear
Not
me
hating,
okay?
I just personally don't have any interest in that.
Yeah, just don't talk shit while you're in the clothing store. I made that mistake while I was with staff.
Oh, no,
we
I'm
went
sorry.
into the Nordic. We went into the. Oh, hello.
I tried to like go buy you, but then it's like, oh no.
No, it was funny. Me and the staff went downtown and walked through the Skyway, and we went to the Nordic shop. And I'm like, "Why is this $300?" And they're like, "Dude, shut the fuck up. We're literally in the store. You don't talk shit while you're here." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
I'll do what I want, dude. That was cool, that flip. I'm just a cheap bastard.
Moscow.
Shit, that thing did not work for me.
I still ended up doing it somehow.
Yeah, it keeps glitching out. Literally, I'm not even pressing anything, and it just automatically is not functioning. Alright, let's see what happens this time.
Oh boy.
Why did it say I entered first? That's not even true.
The checkpoint is the same length as we're at.
Fuck.
This guy's carrying 2 LMGs. What the fuck?
This one's cool, but it's really hard to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to be doing on some of it. Okay, there, it actually connected that time. Sorry, what was that, Deadly? I don't think I saw that. I'll have to go check that out. I don't see everything on Discord because there's so much information put out there that I have a hard time keeping up with it. Especially like the memes, because there's a lot of memes put on there anymore.
Oh, I'm down.
Ow. Oh my fucking feet.
Nope. Son of a fucking bitch. Oh. Fucking asshole.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like Cyrus for sure.
Man, my teammates are trash. You know, I just got in the lobby.
Oh, that didn't offend her? Gee.
She says a lot of super dirty shit. It's really hard
Wait,
to
who
tell
does?
what's gonna make her mad and what doesn't, honestly.
Who says dirty shit?
Mahoy.
Oh, of course.
Obviously, my sense of humor is way too much for her. It pushes her over the edge.
I think there was another factor behind it, which I think we understand what that is, or we can at least presume.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
So what? So you basically posted what Tide does every day.
What, hentai girls?
What the hell's a hen guy?
14-year-olds with boobs the size
Whoa!
of great grapefruits?
No, sir. This is the FBI. You need to stop. No.
Down for the count. What a bee.
Thirst trap, bitch. What is it? Trap Bunny Bubbles. That fucking bitch on fucking TikTok. I don't know.
TikTok. That's gay.
Not sure how that's related, but okay.
Now that I know how to do this, I'll probably do fine the next time we do it. But
Oh,
nope, that just fucked me up. I was full speed and doing exactly what you're supposed to, and it didn't.
Yeah,
put
it fucked
through
me up the
tunnel.
first time too. Don't worry.
wow, this guy has a lot of skill. Shotgun.
I don't know what I think about that guy anymore, honestly. I don't like the fact that he was paying to get violent criminals out of prison only on the pretext that they chose to vote for who he wanted. And it's not about left or right there, it's literally about, well, it doesn't even matter which side. Either side that did that, I would call him shit for that, you know?
Wait, what? Prison paying? You getting paid for getting criminals out of jail?
You can pay to get people out of jail, sometimes. And that's something that LeBron James did so that he could get more votes for his side, which I think is sketchy. I don't care what side that is. I'd call any side out for that shit. That seems fucking sketchy to me, but I don't think violent criminals should have the right to vote in the first place, but
Well, honestly, like, I don't know, unless they can prove that they've changed, yeah, definitely should be able to vote.
yeah,
Unless-
that's actually
They need to,
the
prove,
No,
prove that they have a set of morals.
They're not
Or
gonna
they can have-
change. I'm sorry.
There's a few
Yeah.
people who do, but like it's few and
A
far
lot of
between.
them don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of them
lot
don't,
of
but
them
there are a rare few that are willing to actually make that change and make themselves better people.
yeah. That's why our system does give them the opportunity to prove that they're changing. You know,
Yeah.
that's why it's really hard to get put on death penalty and stay on death penalty. Only a few people have been put on death penalty and actually executed in a very long time.
Wait, like, it's that easy to get off of the death penalty?
No, literally, if you show that you're I guess kind of. If you're trying to show you that you redeem yourself, or trying to redeem yourself and be better, it's really, really hard to be actually put to death. They only put like a couple of people a year to death anymore, for the most part.
Why?
Just
I mean,
because it's
imagine-
hard legislative-wise, you know?
Wait, why is it hard to legislate executions? I mean, come on.
Because they want to make sure that someone is actually guilty or not. So it takes like about 25 years to actually have someone put to death a lot of times.
25 years? Holy shit!
I'm not
Oh,
exaggerating.
man, you
That's
could
about normal.
That's normal?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have thought maybe you could take 5 years to prove it. Like, holy shit.
No, because you can appeal and appeal and appeal and appeal, and then if you show if you're changing, the judge might give you a little leniency and give you a little more time to prove that you're still on the right track. They want to give people a chance to do better. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
lot,
I suppose people definitely deserve that. Yeah. But
I don't know.
you got to prove that you.
It
actually
depends on what you did. If you slaughtered a baby or something, I don't really think. If
yeah, definitely.
If it's provable that you have any right there, you know.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, definitely. That's the
Yes,
line I'd have to draw. Is if you slaughtered a child, like, yeah, you deserve to fucking die. And I'm gonna
There's a
watch
few
it happen.
lines. If you raped someone, if you
Wow, this guy
fucking,
just took my fucking kill.
like
Oh,
sold someone into sex slavery, like any of that kind of shit. Like I just don't fuck with
Yeah.
people like that, you know.
Yes.
Scott.
I'm like, yes. Whatever it is, yes.
Do we want to invite some people and see if we can get anyone else in here? Do you want?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I might not have heard about it then because I was still in school. Or no, I just.
Oh, I don't have my I don't have
what
my
part of
BR8
2020?
leveled up, but that's fine. I doubt you guys don't have a BR8 leveled up, do you?
No.
People-
I feel like that
people-
would have been in the news, but
It probably was. There's a lot of people who do that kind of thing, but
yeah, no, I never heard about that. I mean, well, then again, I wasn't exactly
I
following the news.
think I do remember what he's talking about. Actually, it was relatively recent, but school shootings are so common anymore that people don't even pay a lot of attention to
They're
it.
so.
sadly.
How depressing is that? School shootings are common. I'm like, oh my god, what have we come to if we're fucking like, oh, yep, another school shooting. Yep, mark it off. Another
Yeah,
statistic. I'm like,
Tom McDonald actually has a pretty good song about the whole thing.
only in America do we have that shit. That shit.
He's like, I can't smoke a blunt on a plane, but kids are bringing Uzis to a school. How does that make sense?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
wow,
I feel that shit.
man. Bullshit.
Oh, I
Actually
like
get
personally
that.
like White Boy. That's a good one. Oh, I listen to him all the time. I have all his songs.
You like Tom McDonald?
Yeah.
I fucking love Tom
now?
McDonald. He's one of my favorites. He says that shit no one wants to say, especially fucking a super white guy with fucking braids.
My favorite
Yes.
song to piss
I
people
almost
off
want
with
to give. I
is
almost wanna grow
Straight
my hair out
White
with
Male.
my
It's my favorite.
I like
Yes.
if I were black. That one
Yeah,
would
that
fuck
one
a
too. I
lot
have
of
that one
people
too.
up.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah,
that-
Straight White Male's really good. I also like White Trash, I think is what it's called, or fucking whatever that he sings with that other guy.
I
That
like.
they just all like act
oh,
like
yeah.
rednecks and talk about how like the redneck way of life isn't that bad. Like
Deadly? He with that tree? I really like No Response, so that's probably my favorite when it comes to that type of
No
song.
Response is good. I also like his rap battle with fucking with Mac Dre. He shat on that guy so hard. It was great.
Oh no.
You have to
On
put in
the
first
road?
person.
I'm not in first person. I'm doing all right.
He busted a nut on a yee.
Wait, this is the one I'm supposed to be in first person, right?
Yeah.
The one that I like?
Yes.
And I just flew off. I should have known. Go into first person, man. It'll help you a lot. Trust me. It's a lot easier. It's not disorienting. Once you're in first person, man, it'll be a lot easier. You just literally drove off the track.
Cough.
No,
Dick.
you're supposed to just follow the road. It's all right, man.
Digital.
This is one of my favorites. If I had recognized it off the bat, I would have fucking up and put on first person right away. Because yeah, F1 cars, because of their point of view, are great for first person playing.
Oh come on! If we're gonna do this right, we gotta put headphones on this bitch. Accessories.
How did I enter first, or is it just the location on the map?
Oh, this is gonna be under
Location
hats,
on the
right?
map.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you fuck up hard cream or what happened?
No, I can't do this one. I have a hard time. First person.
I might have a
third
chance at
person.
winning then. Hooray! I'm not good at this car yet. This BR8. I've only drove it a couple of times. It's either the one on the podium or the one that was on sale. I can't remember which. It's a little disorienting. I've played a fair amount of F1 races because I find the idea fun, but the people you play with are usually toxic as fuck.
Okay, I'm not gonna let the earrings.
But I don't really like non-contact either because that kind of ruins the fun a little bit too. Because if one guy gets ahead, you can't even catch up.
What the fuck?
The earrings must be removed. Place for the headphones. Yeah, I don't. Can you wear earrings with headphones and actually have it be comfortable?
I wear
Does
earrings
that
every
even
day.
work?
Well, technically plugs. They're inch-thick fast plugs. So
What?
We're two people.
What is this?
I have
Is that
plugs
that-
in my ears.
Is that the shit that fucking makes a hole in your ear?
Yeah, I have inch-wide holes in both of my ears.
Ow!
Yeah, it hurt
Fucking
a little
sounds
bit.
painful. No. No. Is it those fucking? What is it? Those?
Yeah, I've
those,
got gauges. Yeah.
Those fucking. What are those liberal dudes that have those fucking? Are they really called plugs?
The actual earring that you put in your ear is called a plug.
They
It's
look
called
like
gauging, though.
they look like ball bearings that you put in your ear. It's really weird.
No, mine are like some fucking some horns that have some abalone inlay.
Okay.
They're not actually shaped like horns, but they're made out of horns.
Yeah. Oh, you're like ivory. Ish.
No, not ivory. I'm not fucking with that. Who are you talking about? No, they're
He was
they're
very
probably-
quick to disseminate. Sus.
Well, there's a difference between killing an elephant and fucking using the horn of an elk that you wouldn't use otherwise. You know. Yeah, even at my size, I could get them to grow back.
Get what
And
to
an
go
inch,
back.
an inch is fairly big. I'm not gonna say it's the biggest giggity, but goddamn, I keep fucking this up. Damn. Somehow I'm still in
Okay,
first.
so I guess we're not gonna be able to use earbuds with this. That's yeah, these headphones.
I
aren't
used to
gonna
run
work.
my earbuds through my plugs just because I was being funny about it. Because I also wear
What the
metal
fuck?
ones.
What the hell? I had a fucking scarf over you, fucking whore. Just get that goddamn scarf back on you. There you go. Be a good bitch.
It's
All
not
right.
that bad, honestly. You just got to get used to F1 cars in first-person view.
All right.
It's essential in this particular race.
Ooh, I should put gloves. Get gloves
my-
on.
shh. Oh, cool. I was able to pull out there. Giggity.
Ow, that hurt. I don't think that's supposed to hurt, but it did. Okay.
Yay! The one race that I can win sometimes.
I literally can't do this. So yeah.
Yeah, you were passing me. That's your first lap, though, right? These are pretty fun, though. Honestly, I really like the F1 stunt races. I'm so glad that they added that in. Because F1 cars are really fun to drive. They're so dynamic and everything like that.
Oh, I got the put on Cal.
I'm trying to go for the most stereotypical hippie look.
I see how you're driving there, Crim. Lots of slowdown. Why are you slowing down with an F1 car?
I'm not slowing down. It just keeps doing that.
It's having a mental breakdown.
I swear
Crim
to
won
God.
the last two, so I don't
you're
feel bad about
gay.
giving her shit.
Yes, very. I have enough gay friends. I get practice. It's great. I can memorize the dialogue lines and run.
Like that guy that's always trying to get you to go down on him.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that dumbass. Fucking hate him.
Oh, you don't talk to him anymore?
No, I it's less frequent. No, it's mostly annoying. Like I'll memorize the dialogue lines and the tone to use with it, and then my friends are like, "Wait, are you actually gay?" I'm like, "No, what the fuck are you talking about?"
That's when you get all like fake angry about it. But like, what if I was?
What if I was?
Is this your problem? No, fuck off.
My body, my choice. Thank.
What's up, Brody?
That'd be the best way
Do
to
you have
respond.
GTA?
At the-
What?
Let me go cheat.
Oh my god, I would feel so bad if that slipped out and they'd be like, "Oh, what did you say?" I'm like, "My body, my choice, bitch."
I'm pretty sure if you're gay, you're allowed to call other people fags. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
I mean, my sister's gay and she says it all the time, so I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
That doesn't necessarily mean you get to. That's like, I have a black friend, so I can say the N-word, you know? Like, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I am at to go to bed at S250. I am right.
Yes, he does.
Which one is it this time? Is it I sell slaves or something?
What, you don't know?
Yeah, cops kill blacks, that's what it is.
You know what? I am proud of him
okay, yeah,
for being
same time
ballsy.
for me.
A very ballsy boy he is, but
He's got a 50 cal pistol in his home, or I think it's a pistol in his home. I don't think he's too worried. When Black Lives Matter broke into his house and started looting his shit, he definitely pulled a gun on a guy. He didn't shoot him because I don't think Ricky really is that type of guy. But
he's like, bitch, get out of my house.
no, I do the same thing. I've got a shotgun ready to go if someone tries to invade my home. I'll give him a warning. I'll give him a warning shot. But like, if you keep fucking with me, you're
all
gonna
I've
get
got are
shot.
2 security doors that require 3 different fobs. Yeah. Only in Texas is it legal.
It depends on the state that you're
I
in.
don't know about Minnesota. I mean, my apartment's got 3 doors. They all require 2 to 3 different fobs. I mean, there's an admin fob, there's a resident fob, and then a guest fob that you have to have because, you know, security shit. But no, I mean, there was one guy that we had we had a SWAT team a couple days ago come over because we had a domestic situation, and they literally had to call the fucking admin from like corporate, have them deliver a key fob to them just so they could get in the building. Like it took like half an hour.
It makes sense in certain cities, especially. You said you're in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the most corrupt states in this country. It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, fucking Governor Walz over here. I mean, this guy was literally
your governor is trash. I'm not.
I mean,
no,
seriously.
Trash.
Like he had Thanksgiving, and then he's like, "You guys can't be with your families." And this motherfucker's meeting up with his family.
Do you know if you hang out with someone in that state, you can actually be put in jail for 3 months?
Fucking fines and shit. I'm like,
and I'm talking about like if you meet up with a guy in a parking lot and just say hi to him, you can go to jail. And if you say you're not going to abide by the lockdown, it's $25,000 fine.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I'm like, he better fucking come from. We're a blue state
right now.
We're a blue state. Well, technically, no. This year we actually flipped red, but
your governor is blue. There's a difference.
Yeah, we have a blue governor, but we flipped red this year. But all the ballots were misrepresenting us. But
that's still in question. So like, don't hold your breath there.
Well, Biden's new president.
Oh yeah, they're still counting shit.
What was that sign? Sorry, what was that?
Biden's the new president.
No, he's not actually. That hasn't been declared whatsoever.
Yeah, I just saw it on the news.
That's not the news. Isn't being honest about it. They haven't even finished counting in states.
Which
and there's 6 different states that have to be recounted. Like Biden's
I guess
not the
they
president.
don't care because they're putting him as president.
The news can't decide that though.
The Constitution does. Or no, the Electoral College. It's the Electoral College.
Yeah, the Electoral College.
And if those motherfuckers can't make up their minds, then it goes to the House delegation. And that's not till the 14th, I believe. It's coming up, but it's not here yet.
Yeah, what's going to happen actually even before that is the Supreme Court.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what they're pushing is to get to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
For 10 years. He also wants to shut down all businesses, including essential businesses, so we don't even have the ability to get fucking... what do we do here, Crim? Oh yeah, I remember. You got a fucking person hold triangle, right?
Yep.
I was like, what are we doing here?
No, it's one of those races where you actually have to respawn to continue.
Oh shit, there's a mole. I found the mole.
Yeah, he wants all businesses closed.
It's part of the plan, but I mean, Patriots control the White House. I mean,
including the grocery stores and the alcohol and everything.
Oh, just those.
Everything, like literally all businesses.
What's interesting is
definitely
China,
malls, yeah.
That's what I have. You can't do anything. Everything's closed.
What's interesting is China didn't need a vaccine because they're already a communist country. We have to have a vaccine.
Well, the vaccine isn't really going to do a whole bunch, but for the people who are worried about it, it'll make them feel better. I'm not going to take it.
Yeah.
I'll go to prison over taking it because I don't agree with fucking the vaccine.
I need to know what's in that shit before I put that in my body.
We do for a minute. We'll see what happens. Australia and New Zealand, they're already putting people in concentration camps for not taking vaccines or for not being pro-vaccine. And if they have coronavirus, they automatically get put in a concentration camp. So.
Yeah. And I'm worried about
Why
mom
can't
and
I
grandma
hit this one?
because grandma saw this shit this kind of shit happen during the Cold War. Well, not during the Cold War, but like fucking,
It hasn't happened in her lifetime. This is a whole new deal.
Son of a fucking bitch.
No, but like the social control construct that they're setting up though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I mean, Grandma and Grandpa lived through the Cold War, so I mean, they saw this shit, all the indoctrination that they saw happen.
Yeah, it's propaganda and lies.
Yeah,
because they're trying to sell our country to China.
Actually, they unfortunately were successful.
Biden is very openly doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate his honesty. Right. I'll take the asshole over the liar. Honestly, I'll take a loss. I don't give a shit at this point. Give me the asshole over the fucking liar. For now.
This is the first time since Jimmy Carter that we haven't been put into a war by our president.
Actually, yeah, I did notice that. Actually, I haven't seen anything about World War II, so that was a little surprising.
Yeah, he actually is pulling us out of all wars.
Yeah, there was a military-industrial complex dude that got taken out of the NSA, or no, there were two people within the NSA that got taken out. Well, not taken out; they got fired and relocated.
You do know that Trump has opened up the idea that public executions for treasonous people, right?
Oh yes, I heard about that.
Trump is talking about how the people who committed voter fraud might be put to execution publicly to make a point. Because our civil servants do need to be held accountable for the things that they do.
That's if they can be proven. I'm really hoping.
I think it will. Look at Sidney Powell,
I
man.
guess
She doesn't fuck up.
Oh, dude, Sidney's fucking releasing the Kraken over here. Hell yeah.
What was that?
I have a weird feeling like Trump a lot.
I just don't like racist people that say that the leader of the Ku Klux Klan was his mentor and his best friend. And that was Joe Biden.
Yeah. No, like my thing is, like, I guess what I was told is Trump had to lose the count so that the voter fraud could be exposed, and I'm praying to God that it's gonna. Yeah, he had to. If he'd won, it never would have been exposed.
He's not going to lose, and if theoretically they force him to lose, that means we've actually lost our constitution. So this country loses all power to control our own lives.
Yeah.
As the last fully free country in this world, that would be a huge shame.
Just surround me.
Imagine what happens to the video game industry if we have any kind of social.
Oh no, the video game industry is going to be dead.
I mean, how long do you think it would take to kill it? Like a year?
Months. They're going to shut down all non-essential businesses. Biden has openly said that.
He's not even here yet.
Sorry, what was that, Devil?
You're worrying about something that's not even here yet.
He's already said that this is what's happening.
I believe it when I see it. That's how I am.
Yeah,
I just not gonna hear a whole different story from someone and believe it as well.
When Biden says that's what his agenda is, like, you kind of got to believe that that's what he's shooting for, you know?
Yeah, but
I mean, I take it from the
story after a story.
Yeah,
I've
a lot
heard
of
him say this. I've also heard him say the N-word in the Supreme Court. I also saw him put 100,000 black and Hispanic people away for things like having a dime bag of weed.
And Trump tried to get rid of everyone.
No, he didn't try to get rid of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what do you mean?
What? Tell me what he did then.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean he got rid of people?
He was trying to get rid of the people from here. Like, the workers are not even from here, like Mexico and everything.
Well, if they're
Illegal
not- if they're
immigration
not-
has always been illegal in this country. He has not closed anything aside from people
Well,
have
he
to come through the
tried,
front
but
door
didn't
instead
work.
of
Yeah,
sneaking
he did
through
try.
the
I
window.
mean, he hasn't
No,
succeeded.
he's succeeded.
Wait, oh,
That
he
is
did?
that is law in this country. Obama's the one that started that. He's the one that created these cages that ICE uses.
Oh,
Yeah, Trump
the
did.
ones with
No,
Michelle
Obama
Obama in front of them. I mean, well, yeah, I've seen the from 2014. I saw pictures of that.
The
shit.
amount of illegal immigrants put in cages and never returned to their homes was 10 times more during Obama's era than during Trump's era. 10 times more.
I did. Yeah,
Trump got rid of these cages. He's also working on reuniting families together, and the reason why he put up a wall was because he was trying to make sure that people come through the front door, because it has cost this country $2 trillion to pay for illegal immigrants to come into our country and rape people. Like, at a certain point, that's
there was
problem.
a video using gumballs as a substance example, with one gumball representing 1 million people, and this guy was transferring it between tubes, and it really actually made me think of it differently, because he said, this is one gumball, it represents 1 million people. We put this in our country, but it does, you have the World Bank with, you know, the couple hundred gumballs or whatever representing hundreds of millions of people. Well, we take in 1 million a year. That doesn't change the world. If anything, it burdens us down because it's more
They
money
literally,
to-
we have to pay for their health care, but they're allowed to legally rape and kill people.
They are?
Yeah, they're not held by the Constitution. That's why
Well,
we have to
I
have
mean,
legal
I
immigration.
guess so, because we don't even know about them. That
Well,
kinda
it's
helps.
happening constantly, actually. It happened in Germany. It destroyed the entirety of that country.
Wait, that shit happened in Germany.
Adam, I turned straight. You were the one in the way.
Me?
Yes. Nope, that
I
I just
time
went straight. I didn't even see you.
I have to bomb a
Deadly's
building.
lagging, so I'm trying to avoid him.
Yeah, no, I like a lot of it is what Dad showed me because.
One person at a time,
Oh, yeah.
please, Scottish.
Oh.
I don't know what you were saying there.
Who's this?
Bunny, you returned. Oh,
Fuck.
yes.
I ate shit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's always been the rule. In the entirety history of this country.
Do you have GTA?
He's not closing the door. You don't have to become a citizen to get in the country. You just have to be walk through the front door and work on applying to become a citizen. It's not even that. It takes a while, but I've known many people who have done it.
In a while, you mean
And
in a
there's-
while?
You're on
Oh,
GTA?
pretty.
A while it takes a period of months to years, depending on what you do and how hard you work at it. There's a reason why Trump got a record amount of Black, Hispanic, Native American, and fucking Muslim voters of the entire Republican Party history.
He got a majority, did he?
Oh my god, so
No,
close.
he actually has more votes than any Republican post the millions and millions of illegal votes. Like Joe Biden, in their side, openly committed voter fraud. There's been over 1 million calls on this. There's been tens of thousands of affidavits created. Like this is very.
Oh
openly
yeah,
done.
I saw that. Powell had like what 200? No, it was Kaylee. She had like 240 signed affidavits from people, like military personnel.
That was 240 pages
Oh,
of affidavits,
pages.
which was
Pages
well
of
over 1,000 affidavits, and that was weeks
Good
ago.
God.
It's substantially more than that now.
And then what was it? There was data coming out. There's like an algorithm that they use to figure out the graphical
Yeah, it's
curve.
Dominion software. We've known for a long time Dominion software was
Well, yeah,
designed to
it
cheat
was
elections.
like,
They've used it in like Venezuela and other
Oh, yeah.
other socialist countries. Like
Yeah,
this is a
and
very known
There
thing.
was like there's a graph that showed like the normal how votes are supposed to come in, and then
Oh,
between
yeah.
Trump. Yeah,
when they all
I
of a sudden brought in 600,000 votes at 4 o'clock in the morning that had no signatures, that had no fucking addresses, that weren't validated, and they just counted them anyway in fucking Pennsylvania.
yeah. And
I've
then,
been
what
watching
was
this stuff
it?
closely. I'm not ignorant to the whole idea. I'm not saying
no.
you think I am. I'm just meaning
No,
like,
no.
I have watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of this shit. I've seen so much voter fraud, like blatant videos of them committing voter fraud and tearing up Trump ballots. And that's fucking
Dude, there was a guy on
federally illegal.
TikTok that did that. He literally,
Yeah.
I saved the video. He's like, oh, this is a Trump ballot. Sorry, out the window. I'm like, what the fuck?
I've seen
Why
that.
would you post
And that guy's
it?
gonna spend years in prison if not be executed for treason.
I think prison would be better. I don't think.
It's treason,
yeah.
man.
I know
At
it
this
is,
point,
but
at this
yeah.
point, if you're committing treason to side by your party, you need to go to fucking jail, and then you need to fucking be executed for it. Plain and simple.
Hardcore, bitch. Let's go.
I just don't fuck around with people that are trying to destroy our freedoms and get rid of our ability to free speech.
We don't even have freedom. Wait, talking about.
We have more freedom than any other country
Yeah.
in the world.
We don't need that much freedom. Let's put it that way.
But we still have more than any
People
other
take
country in the
advantage of
world.
it.
Well, yeah, we take it. Well, we take it for granted because it's never been under threat.
Yeah,
until
because
recently.
liberals have gone against it. Ronald Reagan talked openly about this. Fascism will only come from the left, and fascism only ever comes from the left.
Yeah, I saw
Look
that
at
quote by
Hitler.
him.
Hitler was a fucking art major.
Yeah, he was
The
good though.
Was it?
He was good at his job though.
Yeah,
What-
like killing
you know what
millions
they
of
fucked
people
up in?
because
You know
they
how
didn't
they
agree
fucked
with
up?
him.
They fucked up by rejecting his ass. If they had fucking taken him in, we would never have had this shit.
You know what they
happen.
fucked up by? He was a fucking addict, a speed addict, an amphetamine addict.
Oh.
And
Oh.
and when they ran out of amphetamines in Germany, they started giving all the SS soldiers fucking meth. And then they sent them in the fucking Russia and expected them to beat Russia during the dead of fucking winter, high on meth. Of course they lost that war.
Because we stepped in and Russia did.
Well, Russia was not on the good side. Russia was definitely on the bad side.
Yeah, they were. They always were. That's why they don't like us.
Yeah, because
even
they
now,
don't allow
like-
their people to free speech. If you say anything negative against the president, they abduct you in the night and fucking kill you for it.
Yeah, and honestly, the amount of people that have been talking shit about Trump and who have not gone missing, in fact, if anything, they've got bolder. I'm like, how is that violating
That's
your
why
rights?
I laugh when these fucking anti-fascist people are like, Trump's such a fascist, but like, you need to learn how to read a dictionary, motherfucker. Like, you do not understand how fascism works, clearly.
If he was a fascist, he would have fucking killed your ass. If anything, he's like, no, you say what you want. I don't give a fuck. I got other shit to do. And I'm like, how dare you not crack down
I don't
on
think
them.
he's perfect, but I do have to say, he's definitely better than Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is a fucking racist piece of shit. He's delusionally fucking as a child
Oh, wait.
molester, he's fucking a rapist, and this is a known thing.
I mean, there are allegations against Trump, unfortunately. So, I mean, that
27 times it's been proven false.
doesn't- Oh, it was
Not one
proven
time it's
false?
been proven true.
But you have to also look on the other side as well. You're just hearing stories as well. Some of them.
I've
You're
looked
not
on
gonna
both
get the full
sides, man.
story.
I've looked
You
on
can't
both
get the full
sides.
story out of everything.
I
It
have
also
spent a lot more
depends-
time at this than you, trust me.
It
lot
depends.
more
On,
time.
it also depends on the sources. The sources.
Yeah,
also
they
have-
openly have admitted they were paid by the left to lie about him raping them.
The women?
Yes! Not all of them, but a majority of them at this point.
Oh.
Because they
I
didn't
mean,
want to go to prison for treason.
I usually look this shit up on DuckDuckGo because I don't want to get put on an FBI watch list for trying to find. find out.
DuckDuckGo. What kind of website?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an
it's-
alternative website that still uses the same algorithms as Google does, so it's a little bit better, but you can still be tracked, no matter what they
What?
say.
Oh, come on. No, honestly, I wanted to look this shit up, but I don't want to be on the FBI watch list just for trying to figure out is this shit even real.
This is at a point that civil war is going to happen either way.
That's good. It's fine by me.
It's
long
going to
as
go
you're
for
not
the right
fighting in it,
because
it is.
all of the military, all of
I'm
the
not fighting.
police, and a majority of the people in this country side with the right.
I don't side with
That-
anything. Everything is wrong with this state.
Then what do you think is better? There's no country that has more freedom than ours. What do you?
Wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait,
want
there is-
freedom.
there
That's
is.
the thing. That's the thing.
There
I
is
don't
not
want
a
all
single
this
country in
freedom.
this world that's more free than us, Scott.
Wait,
This
not a
is,
single
the
one.
United States is so corrupt. I'm sick of it. Honestly.
I know it's corrupt, but
That's the
Are-
problem.
are you
Right,
just gonna be
Biggest
like, okay,
problem.
let's all just go out in the streets and kill each other? Like, how is that supposed to help anything?
Well, no, it doesn't. But you know.
That's what Antifa's doing. They've caused $2 billion
No,
of
Kidra,
damage,
Kidra,
killed
it's
dozens
working,
of
though.
people.
It's solving their problems. By killing people, they're making change happen.
Yeah,
No,
they
they're
are
not.
making-
They're not changing
I'm
anything.
kidding. I'm kidding.
All they're doing is making it look
Dude, they were
worse and
turning on
making
each
black
other.
lives look worse.
They were
Yeah, they
turning on
fucking-
each other. What the fuck
Yeah,
is that shit?
Antifa is a terrorist organization and has been documented as that. You know, Donald Trump is the only president to ever declare the KKK a terrorist organization.
Didn't Obama do that at one point?
No,
Maybe it's not on video.
Obama's
Maybe
not
it's-
even like black. He's Middle Eastern.
What? Oh.
He was born in Kenya. Has openly
wait,
admitted
hold
it
on,
dozens
hold
of times.
I must find. I'm gonna get it. Be on an FBI watch list for this one. I must. Not Google this. Google's a terrible one.
Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google is completely biased. It's controlled by a certain group of people. You can't get real information. off
Would you
Google
say
whatsoever.
is Obama Middle?
Was Obama born in Kenya? And if you see anything that says
Obama's
CNN,
ugly legacy
CBS,
in
blah,
the
blah,
Middle
blah.
East, Middle Eastern foreign policy, Obama in the Middle East, Arabs to Biden, don't do an Obama, Biden is no Obama, got it wrong in the Middle East. Oh, good lord, yes, okay then. Bombing
Yeah, he was
7
born in Kenya.
countries.
He's openly admitted. If I can find the video, I'll send it to you. He openly admitted it multiple times.
Obama. Born. I appreciate that DuckDuckGo doesn't allow you to do voice typing. Hold on.
This is something I
Obama
put a lot
born
of
in
effort into
Kenya.
because I originally hated Trump too, and then when it comes down to the fact, he's not doing the shit that Obama did. He's not blowing up U.S. citizens with UAVs, and Biden sat by the whole time and let it happen. Biden also created so many laws that only attacked black people. He's the most racist president. I
found it.
Potential.
Admits he was born in Kenya speech.
Yeah, and you can't become president if you're born in Kenya. The entire
this
time
was-
in presidency, for 8 years, we demanded a birth certificate, which is required to be a president, and he refused to give a real birth certificate.
February 28th, 2014. That's
This
when
has
the
been
video
known
dated.
for a very, very long time, but they spent a lot of money and time trying to cover it up. But he openly admits it.
I would too.
I've heard him say the words, "I was born in Kenya."
Did his literary agent say this? Birth certificate, citizenship scandal, conspiracy theories, Wikipedia. Yeah, this shit all. And let's say.
I'll look more into that and try to find the video that I'm talking about, because there is a video that it's like 6 minutes of him talking about how he was born in Kenya and he's not an American citizen.
As long as we stay in each other, we'll be fine. No. That's
As long as
not
we stay
ending
inside each other?
well.
That doesn't sound good.
It's not. Nope, it's not.
It's a Nazi
It's this
bitch.
last part that always fucks with me. Trying to get around this corner without eating
Deadly
shit, you know?
always fucking spawn together.
They spawn it. He spawns inside her. Make it as dirty as possible. He spawns
Giggity.
inside her. The dick spawns inside the womb.
Poor Otis had a wife
Wouldn't that
to mourn
expedite the
for his
process
life.
if you
Three
just had it
children
spawn
were
inside?
brave.
Be like, all right, do your thing.
Okay.
We're gonna drop you. We're gonna drop you in the AO. Do your shit.
So if you hate the government so much, which you clearly do, Deadly, not Deadly, sorry, fucking Devil. I'm thinking about two different conversations.
How high are you?
I'm mostly exhausted. I haven't slept in like 20 hours. So
Why? How dare you?
Because I got up early to get ready for Thanksgiving, because I believe in what Thanksgiving means now.
What does
Because I
that
learned
mean?
about it.
What does it mean?
Thanksgiving was created to remember a time in 1621 that we broke bread with the natives and had 50 years of pure peace. It was created in 1863 by Abraham Lincoln, who wanted to remember a time in history that we did good and spend a day where we didn't focus on all the bad things that have gone wrong.
That is not what I learned in school, but okay, I like that better.
It's true though.
I'm sure it is. That's probably why I didn't learn it in school.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
thing.
more than
Nothing that
willing
they
to bet.
teach you in school is
If
legit
you
when it
ever
comes to
played
politics.
Red Dead Redemption
I mean, that
2,
makes sense
you
that
would
mom, because mom
understand.
pulled Colin out of public school. She's homeschooling him now. Because she saw what they weren't teaching him, and I said...
I understand. I'm just people are all talking at the same time as I'm reading.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm reading my chat. He's like, and then I wasn't talking. I don't know. Brain's broken.
My dick's
This is a
broken,
pain in the ass, this fucking loop. I've done this corkscrew thing. I've done it like 2 or 3 times already, and it still fucking isn't. It's still a pain every time I got to it.
The unholy elder, bringing Satan.
The thing is, you were lapping me, so.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely already lapped you, so.
I finished.
Or I did. Or did you finally finish?
No.
Fuck.
Hey, we're slapping that.
You're able to get that at least then. Cool, cool. I was wondering, I thought it was Deadly that got ahead of me at the end.
Deadly, have you ever done it
I'm new,
once?
by the way.
See, I thought. This is your
No, you
chance!
fucking don't.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you should be able to finish. You got 12 seconds, 11.
Holy
This is
fuck.
his first lap.
9. Oh no, you're not gonna win this.
Sniper on
Ceramic
the
pistol? Oh, wait. Pint-sized pistol small enough to fit in a person instead of a metal. Oh, wait, do we still make weapons out of ceramic? Is that a thing still?
Yes, that's what terrorists use to attack planes and shit like that. So.
Oh. Do we check for that?
We got a little bit
this.
better about it, but TSA is garbage, so it doesn't work too well. But honestly, the only time that happened, Jeb Bush fucking helped pay for that, and George Bush helped pay for that, so...
Oof. They're supposed to protect us! Yeah, well...
I spent well over 1,000 hours researching 9/11, man. That was a staged terror event. I don't give a fuck what anyone says there. I've seen so much information to show that that's the reality.
Yo, share it. I want to see this shit, too.
Share it?
Yeah, I mean, I usually just share the information that, Anon's
I'm talking about, like, up to 6-hour-long documentaries if you're willing to watch hundreds of hours of stuff.
Yeah, I've literally got nothing but time. Fucking
All right,
send that shit.
let me compile some stuff if you want to learn about 9/11. Is that what you want to shoot for?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah, I'll compile some information. Alex Jones is a really good source. Aaron
Whoa,
Russo
hold
is a
on.
very good source.
Isn't he like a far right dude though?
No, he fought against Bush the entire
Well, yeah,
time
I
of
know,
Bush's
but
career.
but there's shit coming out about the guy that just
That's not true.
it rubs me wrong.
I've been watching him for fucking God since I was 21 years old. So for 12 years of my life, for 26 years, he'd been fighting the good fight, going against every president that was part of the agenda. He's the one that broke into Bohemian Grove personally and got the videos about the things they're doing. He's the one that broke into Bohemian Grove. If you've ever seen the video of them sacrificing a fucking fake kid in front of a 60-foot tall statue of an owl while they're all fucking dressed in capes. So that's
I looked it up on DuckDuckGo and I found some articles, but I never.
Everyone hates on Alex Jones because he's losing his shit, but he also spent 26 years sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night trying to uncover this shit, and became a heavy alcoholic in the process. And he has put out, I would say, 95+% truth in all of his career, more than any
So there's
other
only
news
5% of it that's absolute lunacy, then.
What are we doing here? Are we doing
At
another
most.
one, or what are we doing here?
I'm
Well,
down
I
for
guess
whatever.
that's a little bit better.
What?
I'm down for whatever.
Okay. Deadly?
My mother just hit me with a car. I'm offended.
You good for another one?
Execute. Ah, my asshole.
Later?
Wait, what time is it?
Dirty bomb.
It's only 3 in the morning. I got time.
Yeah, we can stop if you want to, Crim. If it's just going to be the two of us, if we can't get any people to join in.
Yeah.
If we got people from your stream or some randoms, I'm down. But, like, if it's just you and I, like, we've done that so many times.
I
Yeah.
can join in you guys quick. I mean, I'm not doing
Why
it.
am I
Well, my businesses fell while I'm in a race.
I think so. They don't? I thought they did fill up.
I'm
while
waiting
you
for
were
my
in a race
nightclub
on
to
this
fill
game.
up. I'm very close.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
well,
it's Red Dead that your businesses don't fill up when you're in a PvP mode.
Alright, so I'll No,
No.
son of a
they
bitch.
fill up.
Fucking almighty.
But I can send you anything if you want to learn about 9/11. I can send you 9/11 stuff. If you want to
Yeah,
learn
why
about
not?
JFK assassination, I can send that too. It's gonna be hard to find some of this information because they've been pulling that shit off the internet for years, and that's
Well, yeah, and was it Robert Kennedy was fucking talking about this shit too.
He's gonna end up dying like the rest of his family, like the sad
Yeah, I
part.
know.
But Trump
So-
actually followed up on JFK's wishes and is dismantling the CIA, which is pretty
Trying
fucking
to.
awesome.
Trying
No, he
to.
already did.
Wait,
He
did what?
already put into law what JFK created. It was something 57, and it makes it so that the CIA is going to lose all power because the JFK was very openly against the CIA, and those are who killed him. Both Nixon and fucking George Bush Sr. flew into Detroit to watch him get fucking killed.
Well, that's pretty sick.
They sat in a building. It's documented. There's pictures of it. And when they were asked where they were when Kennedy died, they were the only two people at that time in history ever asked, "Do you remember where you were when we heard Kennedy died?" And they're like, "Well, we don't know." The Watergate scandal was caused by that because Nixon was a big part of it because George Bush
What?
Sr. was a leader of the fucking CIA at the time, and Nixon was his mentee. Like, he was the guy learning under him. And fucking Nixon got blackmailed by one of the people who shot Kennedy, because it wasn't just fucking Lee Harvey Oswald. It was lots of people. They say from 12 different directions theoretically he got shot.
So, Bunny, what are you doing right now?
12?
What are you playing?
Jesus Christ. They were dedicated, holy crap.
James
Well,
Charles, what are you playing?
He talked about eliminating secret societies in the CIA, and they decided.
Are you
to
playing with
eliminate
Sign?
him.
They decided, nope, not today, bitch.
I think I'm just gonna switch back to Black Ops since it's only gonna be 3 of us. I really hope that Cyrus would have stayed.